there's just something about just that feeling of spring coming into your home that gets you so excited about life. And I just love it. Finally, we are getting to outdoor. I was so mean. I saved it to the last. I know, I was so mean. Well, hello and welcome back to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina and today we are sipping coffee, eating cookies, and hanging out and chatting all things Ikea. They've got some amazing new in finds at Ikea and I am so excited because you guys, spring has arrived at Ikea and they have loaded up the shop with all kinds of amazing, luxurious finds that are also, of course, very budget friendly. I know that you guys are going to absolutely love these finds. I was looking through them last night and making my little list and I'm like, oh, there's so many good ones. This is so good. I love it. So if you are not a subscriber, I hope that you will hit subscribe and give the video a big thumbs up because here on our channel, we have an entire community of enthusiasts who love luxurious things, but also love to be able to find a great deal and a great price. So that is what we do here. And we have an entire playlist of Ikea videos that have lots of ideas, styling tricks, decorating hacks, great finds. We just have a blast. You guys write down in the comments. Let everybody know they should be a subscriber and why you love our channel and why you love our Ikea playlist. All right, let's jump in. Okay, as I said, I've got my list because I was looking through everything and trying to get it kind of narrowed down because I was like, whoa, yet again. Ikea had just come out with a whole bunch of stuff last month, so if you haven't seen that video, you definitely want to check it out because I was sharing a lot of the new finds and I was seeing a lot of those still popping up in the new section, but these are even newer. And what I love is that we're getting a lot of outdoor stuff. It's gonna be so good. Let's start with decor, shall we? Because I always love decor. It's always my favorite spot to start. But you gotta make sure you watch all the way through because there's furniture and everything, okay? It's really good stuff. So let's talk about the Trådgransen. These are a really cool wall decoration that can also be used as a bowl or just a piece of sculpture sitting around. They're in this really, really warm beige and they look like stones, like ceramic stones. I think those are really, really cool. First of all, you could use those just sitting out on a table and just have a couple sitting out. You could use them to be able to put, like if you take your watch off at the end of the day or your rings or whatever, just have them just literally decorating your coffee table. But you could also take these and create an entire art installation over a bed, over a console table, over the sofa area. And these are only $17.99 for 2 of them. So you can make a big impact by grouping even just a few of them and have an amazing art installation. Next up is the Varm Blixt vase. At first glance, I was like, it's a cylinder vase. I love cylinder vases. I buy them from Ikea all the time, but when we're talking about new in finds, what separates this one is that it has a little sphere down at the bottom, and I was like, okay, I have a thing for sculptural items because I think it really just elevates, obviously, those last finds, very sculptural, so is that. But the coolest part about it is not only does it look good, but it actually holds the flowers in place, and I was like, oh, that is a very good idea. I love that. So the sphere is meant to keep the flowers in their shape. And I was like, that's clever. That's clever. That's gonna look so good. It's limited edition. It's only $12.99. $12.99. Oh, I'm gonna need it. I want it. Might have to have it. Next up is the Svartpuppel. Just has a funny name, doesn't it? It's the Svartpuppel. Well, it's come out in a few colorways. Of course, I like a neutral palette. I love neutral tones. So I personally love the creamy beige. I mean, for $7.99, what a great price for that. That's such a good price. And I love when the seasons start to change to just update the pillows on the bed and the chairs on the sofa. Just go around the house and you can take a lot of them, move them around the house. I mean, we go to Ikea all the time for pillows, don't we? We are a community of Ikea pillow lovers. We just love it there. They're so affordable. You could mix this with their linen, you can mix it with their velvet, or mix it up with something that you already have. I want to take just a moment and thank our video sponsor for today, which is Catalina Crunch. Okay, this is so much fun to have them as our video sponsor because they send us cookies. And they are so yummy. These are one of my go-to. I absolutely love their cookies. It's not just me, it's the entire family. So let me show you what they have sent me, because actually I'm very appreciative of this. They have sent me one of all of their flavors. And I'm so glad, because that means that I can hide the box of my favorite flavor, which is the chocolate mint. These are so good. One of the things that I really crave is chocolate and mint, and that is not exactly an easy thing to find that isn't loaded with a lot of sugar. So this is an absolutely amazing snack. It's super healthy, tastes delicious. I love the fact that it only has a gram of sugar per cookie, 4 grams of protein per serving size. Yeah, loaded with, fiber, protein, very little sugar. It is an amazing little snack, and it is so yummy. They're keto friendly. These babies are amazing. Your cookie.
Sorry, I just hung up on the president, but I heard the word cookie. It's like, Joe, I'll be right back.
All right, I'll share one with you. All right, so there you go. Cookie Monster, stealing my cookies. That's why I hide my own box.
Thank you, Catalina Crunch. Thank you.
Chocolate mint never arrived.
That's funny. Thank you.
Well, they really are amazing, and they've given us a code for you guys to check out. So click my link below and use my code Valentina to get 15% off plus free shipping on any Catalina Crunch cookie, and an even bigger discount if you subscribe. You can try a variety pack, which includes the selection of their best-selling flavors, or you might want to go ahead and grab 4-pack of your favorite flavor. I will leave all the details down below in the show notes. Thank you again to Catalina Crunch. You guys are amazing, and we really do love your cookies, so yeah. Thank you. Hallelujah. Come out with some mirrors. I've been to the store so many times, and there's never any mirrors. The entire section is literally empty. So yes, I'm happy that they have some new mirrors. I'm just happy they have some mirrors, to be perfectly honest, because it's been a really long time. I have owned the Hovet mirror literally for years. So the mirror itself is not a new product. It's the colorway that's new. So they've come out with this mirror in black now, and that mirror is awesome. It's a really high quality mirror. It's really simple, which, sometimes simple things can actually elevate your space and really make them look more sophisticated. It gives a feeling that there's more light in the room, and therefore also makes the space just feel lighter and brighter and bigger. So a mirror is a great designer move that we use all the time, but this Hovet, or Hobel, I don't know how they say it in Swedish. That is a gorgeous find. You could have one in a corner. You could have several lined up down a wall. You could do a few over a sofa. There's a lot of different ways that you can use those, but either way, I would recommend using a mirror to reflect light and to expand space within your rooms. They have also come out with another one of their mirrors called the Nissedal. This is another one of their mirrors. I actually have that one in my house as well. I have that one in the black, but they just came out with it in the walnut. And I really love when they do that, because that walnut really does warm up a space. So the black will give you a little bit more of a sleek, very sophisticated look, but the wood will really help to bring in a little bit of nature and a little bit of warmth. So you're still gonna get all that light reflecting advantage. You're gonna get all that luxe feel that a mirror brings into a space, but then you'll also have that wood that just really warms things up. Next up, we have a brand new mirror. It is the Bastua. This one is beautiful. It's made of solid birch. I love this collection that they have done with Mary Mecco. It really is just so much fun. It really just has that sort of Scandi, Nordic kind of feel to it. I love the little texture in it. The natural finish on it, of course, just is so Scandinavian, and it looks amazing if you want to do wood on wood, or if you just want to bring in a nice natural accent into your home. This is a great size for over a console table. It'd be great over a vanity. Of course, great over a dresser as well. There's a lot of different places you'll be able to use this piece, and it will really just warm up your space and also just add a little bit of interest. In addition to the mirror, the Mary Mecco collection, the Bastua collection, includes includes a lot of other items. It's got a bench, it's got the mirror, it's also got robes and towels and all kinds of really fun stuff. This is what I love about IKEA. They really just have a lot of fun. You just feel this sort of spirit of wanting things to be childlike and that sense of, a playfulness. That's what it is. And having lived in Copenhagen for 6 years in Scandinavia, I can tell you that this really is how Scandinavians think, that they want to have a really sophisticated, beautiful home, but they also like to include a little bit of humor into their spaces. And that was something that I really, really loved about my Scandinavian friends. And I just felt like I learned so much from that. And so I just love this collection. All right, we're moving on to furniture. Oh no, I'm gonna save outdoor for last because I'm so excited about it. I'm like, no, you have to wait. Save the best for last. You can do it, girl. It's in the order in which I saw it on the website, but I can't wait to get to outdoor. But let's chat about some of these furniture finds first because they are good. This is the Vevelstad headboard. It's made of a rattan. I think that with this piece, first of all, first glance, I was like, ooh, pretty, so pretty. That piece does tend to feel a little bit more bohemian to me. It's not as elevated, but you could take this and put it on a darker wall. You could really luxe up the bedding that you put with it. You could also even buy 2 of them and hang them vertically. I know you have a lot of options. It's a simple piece and it's really affordable. So you could use this as a headboard. You could use it as an art piece on the wall because all it is the headboard. And I thought that that was such a fun piece and you could really do a lot with it. We are back to the Bastua collection and this time it's with the side table. I love that side table. I just have a thing with side tables. I have so many of them in my house. It's just like a little earring in a room. There's something about a little side table. It's just that little spark, that little thing that you can add into your room that not only looks interesting and just adds that little finishing touch to your rooms, but it's also practical because we move ours around the house all the time. If we have guests in the living room, we'll grab one of the tables and bring it in there. We'll scoot it in front of the sofa to put it right next to somebody. You can move it right back. We'll use it in a corner to put a sculpture on it. Use it next to the table, of course, just to be able to set your drink down on or a snack. And this one made of the wood, again, just brings in that natural feeling, really elevates, it's very sophisticated and yet also very natural, and it really plays into that organic luxury style that we were just talking about. If you have not watched that video, I'll make sure to leave it linked down below. That is the style that everybody seems to be wanting right now, including myself. And so I think you can very easily bring that sort of organic luxury feeling into your home with a piece like this. Speaking of organic luxury, how about the Lisabo Alvstad collection that they have created for us? I love the black table mixed with the rattan chairs. Very much in that organic luxury kind of feeling, really chic, sophisticated. I like to also add in a touch of black into that style, and I think this is a great way to do it. IKEA has great tables. I've owned a few of them. In fact, I still have one in my own breakfast room from IKEA, and it's black, and it's been great for a lot of years. We had one when we lived overseas as well, and so they have really nice furniture that will really last you a long time. But that rattan on those chairs mixed with the black gives you that sort of organic feel while also feeling very elevated. Next up, we have the Varm Blix wall mirror / light. This piece is absolutely gorgeous. I think that a little bit of smoky glass really elevates a space, and this is just such a cool piece because it's a mirror and a light. It'll add a sculptural feel to the wall, but also it's really practical. It just is such a pretty piece, and I really just fell in love with it. Let's chat about the rugs for now, okay? They have got a new one called the Brondon. That one is about 7 by 10, and it's only $3.99. And I just thought that that was so beautiful. Again, we've been talking about this organic luxury. We've been talking a lot about how to bring in neutrals into your home, how to lighten and brighten your home for springtime. This is a perfect piece to do that. A rug just really helps you, obviously, to corral your furniture, but also it helps your mind to see where the definition of a room is. And it really is such an important, valuable piece to use in your space. So when you want to be able to create a really luxurious feel, start with the rug. It literally is the base of everything else you're going to build the room upon, and it will make a huge difference. Check out this one. Check out the other ones that they have as well, because IKEA is a great place to find rugs that will really help you to create that very high, sophisticated look on a budget. Another way I love to not only elevate my home, but also elevate my experience is to actually just set the table and to really just lay the table out. I just love it. I love setting a table. I love how it makes even just the most basic meals, even if it's takeout, feel very elevated and chic. And so IKEA is a great source to go for dinnerware, for flatware, glassware, and they've just come out with these beautiful placemats. I think that's a nice little addition to have the little bit of that rattan. I love that round look to them. These are only $8 a piece, and they have that handmade quality to them, and the chunkiness of that really adds a ton of texture onto the table. This is another one of those pieces. You could definitely set the table with them, put black on it, put white on it, but you could also take those and put them up on the wall and make a wall display with them. You could frame them. There's a lot of different things that you can do with a piece like that. Next up, we have this beautiful carafe. This little set has a carafe and it has glassware with it. I think the whole set is just so pretty, and I almost don't even want my husband to hear about it, because every time he sees glassware, he wants to buy it all. And I may be a slight enabler on that one, because I'm like, oh, there's something about drinking out of a beautiful glass. It really just elevates even just water. It just really does. So I think the carafe would be beautiful to sit on the table. It'd be beautiful on your nightstand at the end of the evening with some water. I just think that the set is so pretty and so sophisticated, and I got excited. You guys can let me know if you get excited about placemats in glassware. Maybe I'm the only one. If I am, I will take it. You can tell me in the comments, but I think maybe some of you get excited about it too. At least I hope so. Fingers crossed. Let me know down in the comments if you get just as excited as I do. Finally, we are getting to outdoor. I was so mean. I saved it to last. I know I was so mean. It's because the outdoor is so spring-like, and you just get so excited when you finally get to go out and feel like you want to be outside, right? And so I know that a lot of you are buried in snow still, but now is the perfect time to think about spring, because it really just gets you through the last few weeks of winter, gets you really, there's just something about just that feeling of spring coming into your home that gets you so excited about life. And I just love it. I think it's just like an energy infusion. And so yeah, it's just amazing. My battery keeps overheating on my camera because it is so hot outside today. The sun is shining and we're almost in the 70s in Atlanta, so it feels like spring here. So if you are somewhere cold, I'm just gonna send you all of this sunshine your way. But let's check out some of these items, because I think they will also help get you excited about spring. One of my favorite things, probably maybe quite possibly the one that I was most excited about, is the Flodbjork. Of course I have to like the one that's got the weird name, but that is actually a basket meant to be used as a planter. That is one of my personal favorite decorating hacks. As a designer, I think if you have a planter, you know, like just a plant just kind of sitting there, but if you put it inside of a basket, I don't know, it's just magic. It just like, bing, it just makes it look amazing. And I think that the one that IKEA has brought out is just gorgeous. I think it's really pretty. I think it'll really make your trees look a lot better. You can use it indoors, you could use it outdoors. It will probably fade outdoors if it's gonna be in the sun, but on an outdoor patio, it would be, oh, outdoor patios, guys. Yay. That would be so pretty and so nice. I think on a porch would be really gorgeous, but you could also just use it as a basket too. So you don't have to put a plant in it, but it is nice that it's made of that really nice rattan. It really looks sophisticated. It really looks high end, but it's IKEA, so it's affordable. Next up, we have the Brusen. This is a gorgeous piece. Now, if you've been on my channel for a little while, you know that one of the things I brought back from Denmark, literally leaving the country, very few things could go into our container that we brought back. We came back with almost nothing, but one of the things we brought back were our steel coated chairs from IKEA. They discontinued the ones that we have, and we'd owned them for years and we loved them. They hadn't rusted, they were in perfect condition, and several of our neighbors were trying to buy them off of us, and we were like, we don't want to get rid of them. They're great. Well, now they come out with that same steel coating in a bench. And it's really, really pretty. It's very modern. And I think that when you are creating a very luxurious space, I think part of that is balancing out your styles and it not feeling too themey. That's my style, at least. You can let me know in the comments how you like to create a luxurious space. But I do think a modern piece like this has a place in a luxurious home. Now, I would put this out in the garden. You could use it on a sun porch. You could use it on your front porch. You can use this even in a hallway inside your house. You could add a blanket over it and a pillow to really, help it to feel a little bit more homey. But you could have it sitting out in the garden and it's just gonna last out there. So it's a really pretty piece. It will really help, of course, have a place to sit down if you're gonna put it outside. That is always helpful. It is luxurious if you have somewhere to sit rather than the ground when you are outdoors. But I just particularly love the steel coated pieces that they do. And I just have found that they just lasted me for over a decade. That is a long time. And I feel old now. But thank you, Ikea, because that's been a really great purchase for me, and I love to be able to pass along that little nugget to you guys. Now, finally, they've also come out with a wood table and chairs for outdoors. They've come out with a few sets, actually. You really need to check out the outdoor section. We just didn't have time to get to all of it because there's so many great pieces over there. But one of my favorites is the table and chairs because, of course, it allows you to dine outdoors and it's beautiful. It adds a lot of warmth, that wood tone. That wood tone never goes out of style, and ultimately choosing something that you love that not only lasts because it's made of great quality, but also you want to own for many, many years is the best way to save yourself money. So I hope you'll check out all of these items. I'm gonna leave the links down below. Also make sure you check out my Catalina Crunch link down below in the description box. Valentina is my discount code. You guys are gonna love these. You gotta try them all and let me know what your favorite flavor is. I know a lot of you have ordered them. Let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite flavor. Is it the lemon? Is it the peanut butter? The chocolate? So many to choose from. I'm gonna squirrel away for a moment, eat my cookies, and sip my coffee, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, subscribe, and check out our IKEA playlist for more ideas. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh. That's so good. Jack's gonna be so mad. I'm eating his favorite. I'm saving mine for later.
Wow.